Well, hey guys, thanks for joining me. Today we are on Lake Norman trying to do some wintertime bass fishing. Wintertime is a great time to fish if you can tolerate the cold. You won't get a lot of bites, but you do have the potential to catch some big ones, and that's what we're shooting for. Gonna try to catch some big fish. Lake Norman. That's enough of me talking. Let's get to it. Well guys, midday update. I am sucking the place up. I mean, I cannot get a bite for the life of me. And I intentionally was trying to do some offshore fishing because that is an area of huge weakness for me. I'm just not good at it. So I identified some areas that on the Navionics that I really liked. The one area that I really wanted to fish, there was already another guy there, so I left and I went looking for another place, and then another place, and then another place, and yeah, completely unsuccessful doing offshore stuff. So then I started fishing like up shallow, equally as unsuccessful, but at least there, like, I had a couple like followers, you know, so I was like, well, maybe I'm on to something, because I was fishing a red crank, and I had a couple followers that didn't commit. They got right to the boat and then they swam off. So I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just floundering around trying to get a fish or two, or just a bite at this point, because it's been pretty awful. But just wanted to check in. Hopefully you'll be seeing me a little bit later. Let me get back to it. Yeah, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Guys, I didn't think it was gonna happen. All right guys, that is the first fish in the new kayak. Look at that. Look at that. Save that one for posterity. Look at him. That ain't a bad fish. Guys, I know I haven't been putting out a lot of content, but it's not because I haven't been fishing. It's just because I haven't been catching. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4th day that I've been out on the water. First fish. Oh my God, it's been brutal. And I was out here on the water for 4.5 hours before I caught this one. Man, it's been tough. But it's nice when I love it when a plan comes together. Let's get him back in the water. And now it's time for tackle roundup. All right guys, my one lone fish came on this. This is the Academy Sports, the H2O Xpress. I don't know what it's called, CRD I think, I don't know, some kind of deep diving crankbait in that shad coloration. I honestly, I was out of ideas. I had been like fishing the A rig around like a point, didn't get anything. I was fishing the spoon out there. I was fishing a blade bait, and honestly I was about to give up, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna tie on a deep diver and start trolling my way back to the house, and got that one. So that's what it was. Shad pattern, deep diving crankbait, H2O Xpress. And that concludes today's tackle roundup. Well guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for today's episode, mostly because I ain't catching squat. And also, the only fish I've been seeing have been deep, and I'm not much of a deep fisherman, like offshore fisherman. And then also,
Well, I ain't got no money.
I don't know, my electronics went out. So I don't know what's going on with that. It shouldn't. I should have had plenty of battery, but I don't have any electronics right now. So I'm gonna take that as a sign it's time for me to turn in. Sorry, this video was not as entertaining as my other videos typically are. Well, maybe they're not even that entertaining, but sorry, yeah, it was just the one fish, man. I've been struggling. It's just, it happens to the best of us, and in my case, the worst of us. But as always, if you'd like to know anything about what I did today, the lures, the launch, or anything, you can look down into the description box. I'm going to put some additional information down there. Well, while you're there, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. The channel that is updated every week with new fishing content and new fishing adventures. So I'll be seeing you next week. This is Josh, and this is Abide Fishing. If you ever want to know what it's like to go kayak fishing, you catch one fish and 1, 2, 3, 4 guys just come beelining up on you. And welcome to kayak fishing.